Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Alright. All jokes aside, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy as fuck that I'm getting out of this video. I look fake crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's the camera quality though. Like my nose look weird, my eyes look weird. I mean, at the same time, what? It's 4 in the morning, 4:02. Man, this is my first time doing a reaction video. Doing it with my school laptop. Yes, the grind is real, bro. I'm really slow to provide with this shit. Feel me? Like I'm really locked. Like I gotta lock in. Feel me? Just notice like I'm in a different crib every video. Like almost every video I'm in a different crib. Just notice that. Like if like TP, but just know I'ma lock in soon. You know, I fuck this mic though. Like I dad got a mic. I could help. I could do videos like with better mic quality. I don't got a camera though. But shit, we just doing scary videos. 4 a.m. Let's get in.
Face out, man, down on their side. Now we got the sticks out. I got a chop roll, got a chop catch.
Oh, hold on. This quality is butt.
346 minutes later.
Come on, brighten this up. Spaghetti, what? Damn, bro. It's quarantine when you got so much water. Trying to stay hydrated, bro. What the f? Something going on, bro. Who that? Man. Paula. Look, that's his wife and kid. Oh, he really not trying to take his eyes off that door. If that was me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm closing that door. Passing out. I'm dead. I ain't gonna lie. Also got a beard now. Damn, bro, he taking this shit serious. Son peeing in the water bottle. You'll run out of food eventually though. He got a lot of water, just no food. Damn, he really taking this shit seriously, bro. Now taking his eyes off. Damn, bro. Oh, he took his eyes off. It's cut.
You need to pick up the phone.
Don't come over.
Mom is about to buy flights instead, and she might have all the cops.
Call Mom.
Call yourself.
I'm okay. I just need you to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to let you know that they have seen a woman with a young girl in Germany that they believe could be Anna and Laura.
It's not them.
You cannot give up. You just cannot give up.
I'm not giving up. I just know it's not them.
What are you doing, Michael?
Now, so I got the whole sleeve.
Michael, you cannot do this again. They are not in that room. There is no one in that room. Listen, I I believe we will find them. We just need to do something about it. You need to do something about it. You can't go through the same things in your head over and over.
Told, bro.
That will just take you in a very dark place.
And that's where I'll find them. 2 weeks and tell them to back off.
So he's trying to find his daughter and his wife. Making a description. This light a little too bright, bro. Holy shit. Dude. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, I will jump out the window with you, bro. Oh, how? Imagine you hear your baby crying. Then it distorts to a grown-ass man. Who the fuck is that, man? Bullshit. He's just trying to die, right? He's not even trying to survive. That's it. Him and his wife and baby moved into a new haunted home. His wife and baby disappeared. The last time he saw them was in that room. No one believes him though. He waits for them only to be killed by the same thing that killed his family. A demon. The symbolism could have to do with grief and how it could consume. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a B. That shit was a 3 out of 10. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Next video. Alright, for this next video we have Obelisk, The House with No Windows by Lizard Menink. Go ahead and subscribe to your boy. This is a series. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've seen this one before. But shit, let's watch it. I recently found a strange abandoned house. Looks like the back rooms. Door. Or whatever it is, I don't even know. Is this like an animation? It's fire. It has no doors or windows. That is creepy as fuck. Keep it a buck. There are no obvious ways inside. That is terrifying. I ain't gonna lie. I ended up finding a flat piece of wood that appeared to be hiding something. What is this series even about? I don't know. Behind there was an entrance to a crawl space. What secret is this house hiding? Find out! So we're in the crawl space. Okay. This shit looks like that one scene in The Visit. Y'all know. It's a way inside. Bro, go in, bro. What are you doing, bro? You just waving your camera around. You weird, game. Whoa, hell no, game. That shit remind me of Skin of Marine and that, like, the movie itself, it was not scary, but like, just the vibe, gang. Like it's a house, like Skin of Marine. If you like this, go watch that. I'm not gonna lie though, it's not what it seems like. it's a house. You in a house. They're in a house with no windows. But it's like the camera. It's just like you just looking at down dark hallway. Camera cuts. You looking at the TV and it's just all dark. But like it's fake boring. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I need some story. It got no story. There's no characters. It's just a house game. Wish you had like a little bit of voice acting in here. But this is fake tough. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like the Blair Witch. That's a door. Yeah. Ooh, that's just creepy. Yo, I got the chills. I ain't gonna lie. It smells like burnt matches. Why would you walk in there, gang? A house with no entrance, no windows. It's that be that dumb shit, bro. I don't know what you went through in the past to make you think this is a good idea. Now look at that. I would definitely leave. Bro, I see 2 chairs upside down like we in Stranger Things, bro. I'm out of there, gang. No bullshit. Or you can sit your ass down. Somehow. Like that shit, it doesn't even affect the laws of gravity, gang. You gotta go. I like the vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Like, shit creepy as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Imagine you in this predicament and all you have is like your camera light or whatever. The door is so tall. Probably because you short. It's your little Chucky head. This nigga probably like 3 foot. Yeah. Why you gotta walk in there? And where is this filmed at? This is fire. Some of the lights are on. None of the lights are on, gang. There's only one light on. Full of dark hallways. This house looks like it never ends. It looks like a maze, gang. The house is like a square. This shit looks like a fucking maze, man. Oh my god, bro, what the fuck was that? Man, what is that? Am I bugging? I'm bugging. Bro, why are you still searching? What are you searching for, bro? Get out that house. This is God, bro. That thing does not believe in God, bro. Still God. Can't see what that said. Oh, still God. Be still. And blah that for God. I don't even know what that said. Bro, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. You gotta go, man. Oh, that long ass hallway. If there's more hallways, why don't you get out? Should make me uncomfortable, bro. I'll run down that shit actually. If I was with a group of people. Now, if I'm by myself, you would not see me in that predicament. And they got a cross on the top. Oh my god. Bro, get out that house. What are you doing? Bro, that shit leads to nothing. Like, what are you doing? Get out. You see, that shit is not normal, bro. You seen a head, somebody broke their neck and straight up looked at you. Making these loud ass footsteps and shit. Bro, I don't like this at all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Stop. It's a door. That door don't lead nowhere, bro. Just leave. Like, you not getting up that shit neither, bro. It's over. I don't understand. It's too high to reach.
Well, no fucking shit.
Bro. What are you? Nigga, a demon. Fuck you think? Or is the demon asking me? Nigga, a human. I know your face. No, you don't. Bro, ew. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna see more. That's for another video though. That was good. I ain't gonna lie, that shit creeped me out. 8 out of 10. Just that video alone though. Like, just that video. I think that's the first video. I think that was amazing. Masterpiece. I'm looking forward to watching those. Shout out Lizard Minning. Next video.
Wow, honey, you look great. The Ozempic shots are really paying off. Looks like the fat has been sucked right out of you.
Yeah, I just have 2 more shots left, but I think I'm gonna take both of them tonight.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Ice spice?
Your doctor said to take only 1 a week and...
You don't know how hard it is. You don't know what it's like.
Sweetheart, I know it's been a hard journey, but just wait 2 weeks, okay? Soon you'll be a new man, and you'll finally be able to wear that new shirt you bought yourself.
I can't remember the last time I fit into a medium-sized shirt. Okay,
You were fine.
you're right.
Come on, let's get some sleep.
Just 1 more
Time. Ooh.
Just one more time. Finish it. Take every last drop from me. I want it gone. I want it all gone. Just take it. Reach up, reach up.
Bro, hey, bro.
Take it. Take all of it. Now.
Bro, just imagine somebody listening to the song with no visuals. Like, imagine a blind person seeing this right now.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
There's supposed to be one of you. There's only supposed to be one of you.
We're about to suck them out. No balls.
Wait. I can't move. No, I can't move. Wait, no. Too much.
Almost got them bones.
Oh, God. Please help me, please.
Tom, honey, put your seatbelt machine back on. You're not breathing. Everything all right?
I'm finally healthy.
Stay fat, brother. What am I in for?
My family and I live in Arizona, and we occasionally visit our Navajo family in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We left early to get there by noon or less. It is a very long and boring trip there, but we get there before noon and we have time to mess around and talk with our extended family. And we kids start to play around till the evening starts to show.
By the way, these the guys that made that one little horror story. Sarah, tune in. If you were wondering why I look so familiar.
The house is too small for everyone to fit and sleep in. Some of the kids have to sleep in the trailer and truck camper, but two of my cousins and I had the amazing luck of sleeping in the old, slightly torn tent.
Watch your surroundings, man. That was crazy to me. Bro, I'll put that shit inside the house, bro. I'm not sleeping outside. Especially if their skin workers waking up. And if I know that.
We are well asleep at this point, and for some unknown reason, I wake up. Of course, I'm still tired and rubbing my eyes while yawning, meaning I wasn't well aware of my surroundings. Once I finish rubbing my eyes, I look straight at the entrance of the tent and see a figure, illuminated by the back porch light, standing in front of the tent. At first I was scared, but thought it was my other cousins just messing with us. As this person was still standing outside our tent looking at us, I turned to one of my older cousins who was 2 years older than me to wake him up and tell him that someone was standing outside of our tent. He tries to brush me off, but I persist and he turns to me and asks me what I wanted. I tell him to look at the entrance of the tent, and he does. I've never seen someone go from the brink of sleep to sheer panic and alertness in their eyes that fast before. He looks at me with this panicked face and tells me to be quiet. He whispers to me that it's a skinwalker and that we need to be quiet again. We lay there for the longest time, and from my memory it was at least an hour or more. We were just about to go back to sleep because it hadn't done anything. Then it started to move around the tent.
Oh no, bro. I ain't even running out, bro. I'm just stay there. He made a move, bro. I'm boxing him up. Not even gonna lie.
Remember when I said this was an old tent? Yeah, it had some holes in it.
Oh, wait, one.
One of the holes was the size of a quarter.
Yeah, eyes poked out, bro.
It comes around the hole, and what I saw was bone-chilling.
You deserve to be eaten, bro.
I bolt back and hide under my sleeping bag while my cousin does the same. This thing decided to stop moving and start looking at us again. I hid under the covers and spent every ounce of energy being scared. And when I finally fell asleep, around 5, and I decided to look around the tent to see if there was anything there. I see footprints, bare footprints that send shivers throughout my body. I saw the footprints move around the tent. This hit me hard because I was now realizing it wasn't a dream. As I further investigate the footprints, I noticed that it went off track. It went off to the rocky hills nearby where we were staying at. I followed the track to the hills, about a football field away from the house. As I continue to follow the tracks, something strange and scary happens. It goes from 2 footprints walking for a while to footprints and handprints in the dirt starting to form. I found that kinda strange because no person would do that out here. As I followed the tracks further into the hills, the hands and feet started to get smaller and smaller. It then subtly changed into coyote paw prints. That is when I stopped and turned back home, first walking fast, then onto a full-on run. When I got back, I sat down on the back porch for a while and thought about telling my family, but I didn't think that they would believe me. In the end, I didn't tell anyone, even the cousin I woke up in the middle of the night. Well, that's my story. I urge you guys to not go into the Navajo reservation to go looking for them. You will bite off more than you can chew. We, my people, take these beings very seriously and do our best to not talk about them. Even though I broke this code, I just thought to warn you guys about them. Whoever is listening are the first people to hear this story. I have a few more stories to tell, but this is by far the scariest one I had.
That was tough, I ain't gonna lie. That's promotion. Shit. That was good, that's all I can say. Jeez, damn, it's 4:48 right now. Now for this last video, we got a close call animated horror story. Well, I didn't know if I was gonna use it. Yeah, you know, Lil Corey Sketcher intro. But I felt like I should like use it because it's like catchy. Every time I say next video, I feel like I just gotta use that sound. Like, I know y'all gonna be like, oh, he trying to be like Corey Sketcher, bro.
I just reluctantly returned home from an extended vacation trip to Japan. After experiencing delicious food beyond compare, a beautiful country, and spending time with amazing people. Needless to say, I was a bit depressed about coming home. On my first day back home, I went straight to my bedroom and passed out before doing anything else. Rather, I didn't have the energy to do anything else. It was probably for that reason that I failed to notice subtle hints that my home was not as lonely without me as I believed.
What you mean?
Hours later, I awoke in the middle of the night to the sound of scuttling noises and the floorboards creaking. Understandably confused, I got out of bed and made my way into the hallway that was connected to both the living room and
it's
kitchen.
It's a weird ass hallway, bro.
Cautiously, I crept my way through the darkness, groping the wall next to me for balance in my tired state as I trudged forward. I, however, made the fatal mistake of stepping onto one of the loudest boards in the hallway, alerting whoever or whatever was lurking in the shadows of the next room. I paused, as did the entity in the next room, before a whoosh of air was heard as they retreated into whatever crevice they had come out of. Taking a nervous gulp of air, I walked into the living room and turned on the nearby lamp that dimly lit up the room. Looking around, I spotted not a soul, but rather some of my furniture was disturbed. What's more, a couple of my kitchen cabinets were slightly ajar. Bewildered, but with my guard up, I went over and closed them all before readjusting my furniture, by which point I had relaxed. I chalked up the odd noises and movements to my jet-lagged brain and shrugged, deciding to just head back to bed. I wish the story ended there, but I was not so lucky. Before entering the hallway to my room, I saw that the large metal covering to the air vent above the couch was missing. Peering up at it, I mumbled, "What the?" before a crooked face filled with abject disdain for my existence popped into view. Startled, I fell to the ground and began crawling away as I heard the man begin screeching incoherently as he dropped down onto the couch. I watched in horror as his joints cracked beneath his raggedy hoodie and heavily stained jeans. He stared at me, silent now, before brandishing a knife out of his back pocket and pointed it towards me.
My house now! Mine! Mine! You left it! It's mine!
He shouted with a slurred voice as he charged towards me. I hurriedly crawled towards my room and slammed the door behind me and locked it as he started jabbing his blade into the door, yelling at me to die. Shakily, I called the police and sobbed as I told them what was happening. Thankfully, I was told a patrol car was nearby my neighborhood and they would be at my house in minutes. I stayed on the phone and picked up a baseball bat just in case that deranged cretin broke down my door. A few horrendous minutes later, the police arrived and after a quick but violent struggle, they managed to subdue the intruder. After locking him in the back seat of the patrol car, the cops investigated my house and found that the man apparently had been living there while I was gone. But not just that. Apparently, he'd been staying at my house without me noticing for a few months. According to the police, they found paper stuffed under the couch that was filled with nothing but incoherent ramblings about how he planned to kill me one day when the time was right. With the dates next to each entry predating my trip to Japan by an uncomfortable amount of time. Frankly, I'm happy to be alive and relieved that the situation was resolved so quickly. But still, I make sure to triple check the locks in my home after that little incident.
That was fire. Alright, my brothers and sisters, make sure y'all like the video, y'all subscribe, turn your notifications on, watch all my videos, just tune into my channel. But hope y'all enjoyed this one. Tune into the next one, another one. I don't know, I had Skate 4 and Battlefield 6 in the works since like October. Like I filmed that shit in October. Hopefully I can get this as soon as possible. Hopefully by this week. This is finals week for me though. No. First reaction video. See y'all in part 2. See y'all in whatever. Peace.